We're growing up in a Facebook, Instagram world. In other words, we're good at putting filters on things. We're good at showing people that life is amazing even though I'm depressed, right? And so everybody sounds tough, and everybody sounds like they got it all figured out. And the reality is there's very little toughness, and most people don't have it figured out. The science is clear. We know that people who spend more time on Facebook suffer higher rates of depression than people who spend less time on Facebook. These things balanced. Alcohol is not bad, too much alcohol is bad. Gambling is fun, too much gambling is dangerous. There's nothing wrong with social media and cell phones. It's the imbalance. Right? They've grown up in a world of instant gratification. You want to buy something, you go on Amazon, it arrives the next day. You want to watch a movie? Log on and watch a movie. You don't check movie times. You want to watch a TV show? Binge. You don't even have to wait week to week to week. Everything you want, you can have instantaneously. Everything you want, instant gratification. Except job satisfaction and strength of relationships, there ain't no app for that. They are slow, meandering, uncomfortable, messy processes. It's as if they're standing at the foot of a mountain and they have this abstract concept called impact that they want to have in the world, which is the summit. What they don't see is the mountain. I don't care if you go up the mountain quickly or slowly, but there's still a mountain. And so what this young generation needs to learn is patience. That some things that really, really matter, like love, or job fulfillment, joy, love of life, self-confidence, a skill set, any of these things, all of these things take time. Sometimes you can expedite pieces of it, but the overall journey is arduous and long and difficult. And if you don't ask for help and learn that skill set, you will fall off the mountain. The worst case scenario, and we're already seeing it, the worst case scenario is we're seeing an increase in suicide rates. We're seeing an increase in this generation. We're seeing an increase in accidental deaths due to drug overdoses. We're seeing more and more kids drop out of school or take leaves of absence due to depression. The best case scenario is you'll have an entire population growing up and going through life and just never really finding joy. They'll never really find deep fulfillment in work or in life. They'll just waft through life and it'll be just, it's fine. How's your job? It's fine, the same as yesterday. How's your relationship? It's fine.
到后来我就回了家，大概10点多晚上，我们吃完饭的时候，各都回房子看电视，他就叫我下来，妈咪叫爹地下来。他当前的时候，他是拿了一个电脑，就可以到我们这里。
I knew that I would have to do it no matter what, so I just went downstairs. I told him I apologize, and I was this is something I need to do.
他說：媽咪，我要學這樣，我要打遊戲。
以為諗住去即係懶讀唔到書去打 game 咁樣，咁點知而家即係打完 game 我哋都即係做父母根本諗唔到會打 game 會出名嘅。
Oh, my mom was kind of going ballistic, and she threatened to kick me out of the house at one point, and she was like, "Yeah, you're not my son anymore."
咁佢媽咪好惡咁鬧佢啦，即係話又趕佢走咁啦。
當然我不知道他這個人是誰，我不行，反正我一天到不讀書，我就說不行。
佢媽咪性格又係好硬頸嘅，變咗我做中間人咯，我唔夠膽出聲，就只能即係要對佢哋兩個睇點樣和解咁咯。
If I fail and I try my best, then it's fine. If I succeed, then it's great. So I had to do it.
He did talk to me about dropping out of college before.
Jackie just one day came up to me and told me I'm going to drop out of school and go pro in Dota.
I was concerned, for his future, and I guess there's a lot of people that want to do that. Every year when I meet students, I ask them, what do you want to do after high school? And it's relatively common to see a few students answer that they want to be professional gamers. He's the only one that I actually know that has actually gone on to do it.
Can't exactly have advice about dropping out of school for Dota. I don't think a lot of people should do that, or almost anyone should really do that.
When my friends found out that he was going to do this and he saw that whole entire thread on Team Liquid, they were pretty much saying that this kid's a joke, he's not gonna make it.
以前小的时候就是这样的，读书的时候呢，就是他可能的性格呢比较直一点呢，所以呢朋友都算不上太多。
I think when it comes to teammates, you're gonna team with a lot of different people that don't have the same sort of personality that you do. Like no one watches anime on my team, for example, except Pi. I feel like we will always have a bond because we all want to win, and we know we have to win together. So you can form a very close friendship through that.
He's always been really motivated for things that he wants to do. So if he is interested, then he'll try really, really hard.
那他打游戏的时候，我真的想不到原来是这样的。现在我见到他这样，我都高兴啊！见到我的儿子哦，又这么多人呢看住他啦，又有人叫他的名字啊，叫他亲名啊，就是很高兴啊。我要支持他了，希望他打得继续努力啦，就是这样的。
People relate to me because I'm sure a lot of people consider like not exactly dropping out of school to pursue their goals, but doing something else that's not the social norm or not what your parents expect of you, not what your friends expect of you, but what you expect of yourself, and fighting for that with everything you have.
We try so hard in our lives to fit in. We try to fit into certain groups, certain frats, certain sororities, among certain friends. Yet the people we idolize are the ones that stand out. But when you're prepared, there is no fear. There is no fear of failure, okay? Because even if you've walked out of something and you feel like you failed at it, your preparation is so strong that you're gonna take that failure and turn it into the outcome you desire. And most people stop at failure. We've all failed at things. It's the most powerful tool you can use, but it all depends on how you use it. It's that drive inside of you, okay? It's what we talk about, the dark side. The dark side is filled with failure, but it's the fuel that burns you like something that's never burned inside you before.
I become what I think about all day long. And once you know that what you think about is what expands, you start getting real careful about what you think about. You don't allow your thoughts to be on anything that you don't want or that you wouldn't want to have manifest or show up for you in your life.
It's our intention. Our intention is everything. Nothing happens on this planet without it. Not one single thing has ever been accomplished without intention.
Einstein's most famous quote, he said, imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Logic will get you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere.
I think my imagination has always kept me going, you know what I mean? It's like, just imagine myself collecting awards. Just imagine myself, getting big parts. Imagine myself working with the greatest actors. Everybody can imagine themselves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what, actually, I can see myself, being an influencer in clothes, you know what I mean? Because I can make that happen,
You got to understand something about like attracts like. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen.
You are a magnet. Whatever you are, that's what you draw to you. If you're negative, you're going to draw negativity. You're positive, you draw positive. You're a kind person, more people are kind to you.
This is the law of attraction. You have to, in the struggle, when things are going good and you visualize these good things happening, you visualize more good things happening, that's easy. What's not easy to do is when things are going bad and you're visualizing the good stuff.
That's what freezes people. When you're trying to figure out your life all the way to the end, when you can't figure it out, it freezes you from trying it because you go, oh, well, I can't figure that out. Oh, I can't go over there because I don't know how. You don't have to know how. You have to ask, believe, and receive.
Don't allow anybody else's opinions Don't allow what it says on the internet. Don't allow the research. Don't allow what anybody out there tells you is possible or not possible for you. There are many ways to get the things that we want for ourselves in our lives. But basically, it all begins with how we choose to think.